finally get paid for the get down. You can't tell me shit now about time. Do you know how many lines I done put down? Vibes I done sent out, but we in here, you dig. I'll up the market till they come red carpet the kids. Success still the target, soon I'll be crossing that bridge. But can't bring everybody with me, family only. I got some people think I owe a favor, barely know me. That's why my focus on the road, it's all I know. I see them sticking close to play the wall and watch my...
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Atriox and we're back with another reaction video. So I kind of been at work all day, so I haven't had a chance to do the reaction for Homelander's Kombat Kast. So I'm doing this. That's what this is gonna be. And I kind of like low-key didn't even know that it was gonna be today, just because like my Twitter is kind of off, so I didn't get no notifications of Kombat Kast. And I had to reset my notifications. For some reason, my Twitter notification was blocked, so I wasn't getting anything. So until today, that's when I saw the notification go off that Mortal Kombat was going live for Kombat Kast. So then I just fixed it. So we'll be back to normal. But anyways, we're gonna jump on into this and to see how Homelander really looks, and we'll finally give our opinion on if we dig him or not. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, comment, let me know what you guys think about Homelander, and how excited are you for him to come to the game. If you're not excited, just explain why, and let's jump into this. Almost up. You would think they'd change it up every now and then, but I guess it's like their intro for the Kombat Kast, so that makes sense.
The Kombat Kast starts now.
Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to the latest edition of the Kombat Kast.
We were so synchronized there. It was really good.
We are very excited to be here. I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios.
And I'm Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at NetherRealm Studios.
Stephanie Brownback, QA lead at NetherRealm Studios.
Hey, we did it.
Yay!
Yeah. All right.
So we're really excited today to bring you Homelander,
Yep.
and we're going to show some Farah as well. Might be a little bit
Bringing
shorter.
Homelander to your home.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a shorter stream today, but we're very excited to show you this character because he is great and so much
I feel
fun.
like 40 minutes is typically, where they'd be going.
And flight and everything. But before we can do that, I'm sure a lot of you have seen the trailer already.
Yeah, but
if not,
you live under a rock.
here it is right now.
Yeah.
Shit will never not be weird.
You have chosen war with a god. No, you have.
That god complex runs deep with Homelander.
Fight.
The eye lasers and kicks look sick, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. This is very zoning, but he can also get into fights quickly.
That'll get ratings.
You are the most insecure, most selfish.
Yeah, that quality did not look great.
Stones, Katana.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't even notice that the first time.
Everyone has a freezing point. Take your best shot, Frosty.
Then lower the volume a little bit. I like it's right there. She definitely viewed him with some kind of buff. Ooh. The slide pop-up is crazy. wonder if that slide, the slide, the little low pop up, is that gonna be, you know, can that be put into a combo? If it does, that's gonna be sick.
Finish him.
I really like this fatality. It just reminded me of Mortal Kombat 4 a lot. Like when you throw him into the fan. This fatality is It's so boring. It's so boring compared to the first one. And I think that might be more. This might be a fatality or something he's done on his show. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said it before in the last Homelander video, I haven't seen The Boys yet. I haven't been planning to, but I just haven't gotten around to watching the show. So I don't really know a lot of his like moves and gimmicks that he does on the show. So like, you know, I'm just basing this on a lot of like what I see. So, you know, forgive me if I'm not like super like caught up with the show and like the abilities of Homelander.
Fatality. Homelander wins. Flawless victory.
That's cool.
All right, that is Homelander. Just he's such a personality-based character, and I feel like the team really nailed his sly grins and like the fourth wall breaking with the throw. What do you like about Homelander?
I personally like all the TV show references, right? Like, it always makes me laugh anytime we are able to incorporate things that you saw from the show into a fight style, or into a fatality, or into anything. And I always love those sort of nods to, you know, the source material.
And super fun for the design team, because y'all just get to watch a lot of the source material and find really cool deep
Conveniently,
cuts.
we're all huge fans of The Boys. Like, so it's-
Yeah.
So
And Gen V.
The milk intro is just.
It's so wild.
It's gotta be the weirdest, in the best way possible, facial capture stuff we've done in this game.
He loves milk.
The little tongue part.
Dude, that part is so
good.
wild,
cool.
dog.
So that was
I would have watched the show just for that
Homelander
part.
later. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about a few things that are coming up. So, Derek, I'd like to start with you.
Sup.
Could you discuss a little bit about the upcoming season?
Yeah, of course. So, new season of the Reptile. Reptile is invading this season, so you get a bunch of cool reptilian skins.
Old school Reptile.
Also, we've done some quality of life adjustments and you know, changes. We have more of the kind of one-off missions. One new kind of one-off mission we have is called Quick Draw, which I know Sean Hemrick will love. And then also you can turn around on pathways now. So, hey, if you didn't want to go that way, you can turn around now. We've increased inventory space for relics and for talisman. So we have a lot of fun relics. And like last season, you know, I had problems myself being like, man, which one am I going to have to get rid of? Because I really like this one. But I used primarily like the free combo.
10 is more than enough.
Really good one.
And then also we have elemental advantages and disadvantages. So when you walk up to an encounter, it'll tell you if your character is an advantaged or disadvantaged for this fight based on their elemental types.
Maybe want to pull somebody in off the bench to do that.
Absolutely,
Yep.
totally.
Nah, I'm gonna just beat him.
In addition to that,
I ain't weak like that.
letting you preview the rewards to mini bosses and major bosses, so you can be like, "Ooh, what am I going to get from this?"
Finally. Fucking finally. Like, why has this not always been in the game? Like, I think it was last season, I was just thinking this. Like, I think I was streaming on Invasion mode, and I was like, bro, I really wish I could see what I'm gonna get for certain missions, because if it's nothing good, I'm just gonna avoid it. Like, what's the point of doing the mission if it's not something for your character or something that you want? Like, and I'm kind of like, I mean, it's better late than never, I guess. But, like, that should have been in the game day one. That's kind of crazy that that wasn't a thing. Because, like, you know, it's just kind of something that you should already have been in the game. And the fact that, like, you know, so was it 8 months later, like, they finally doing it? Like, wild.
And the seasonal tower, too, you can see what skin you're working towards, how many completions it is, and things of that
Again,
nature.
why was this not in the game
we've
to
been
begin
listening,
with?
And then there's a couple other, you know, goofy one-off things. We'll have the free trial.
I'm gonna be honest, like, yo, in the next Mortal Kombat game, like, spend time on this kind of shit ahead of time. You're like, this kind of stuff is like, something that should be in the game from the fucking get-go, bro. From the get-go. This shit should not be 8 months into the game coming out. And, like, I'm not trying to, like, just shit on NetherRealm, but, like, this stuff should be automatically in the game. I'm not even gonna lie. But, like I said, it's better than late than never, but, like, this shit should have already been in the game.
Trial Tower, of course, for Homelander and for Farah. And this season's Titan may be my favorite of all times.
It's mine too. It's very, very funny.
And yeah, and that's about it. And we've got little Shao here too. He's here to support us today.
Sitting at the desk with us. Not no
Yep.
desk.
It's not Shao, it's Shao Kahn.
Nice guy.
You suck. Oh, I'll get back to it. So yeah, that's what we got.
Call him by his right name.
Sounds great. There aren't a lot of gameplay sort of like character balance things this time around because we're barreling towards Final Combat, which is in Toronto this year. I will be there. I'm very excited to see everyone.
Hold up. So, Final Combats are coming, right? We've only gotten, from what I remember, a few character upgrades, which was mainly for Reptile and Rain didn't need any updates because he was already good. You know, should have passed on Sub-Zero and Scorpion. So they're not doing no balance changes. Hold on. Maybe I'm speaking premature. Let's hear what the rest of what he got to say.
Bring me back a poppers.
I will do that.
Okay.
14th to the 16th of June, and then it's also last chance qualifier there, and the last time to sign up for that is June the 10th.
Whew.
So if you're in the area of Toronto, sign up and come see us. It's going to be a really good time. Speaking of
good times,
yes, the tournaments, Combo Breaker was just this.
That was a good time.
Recently, a few couples made it out from the studio. Quite a few people from the studio made it out, and what a really great time. I want to give major props to Rick and his team, everyone who puts that thing together. It is a monstrous endeavor, and the building was beautiful and amazing, and it was just a cool vibe. Like,
it's always a great electric environment.
Yeah.
It's always awesome to see all the fans and the people competing. I have to say my highlight personally was Sonic's run through losers to like get back into winners.
Lower bracket.
Sorry, my apologies. Anyway, and then like when he pulled out Omni-Man and Movado, and people were like, "What the heck is this combination?" Like it blew my mind, and I was rooting for Sonic. I can't lie, I'm always rooting for Sonic.
Big congrats though to Nicholas.
Yeah.
For taking the thing. Just the level of play keeps getting bigger, and it's all gonna come to a head at Final Combat, and I'm super excited to be there for that.
And those younger kids are getting better and better. They're rising up.
Yeah, nothing else to do but to play the game, so fuck. It should get better.
It's just like they're so far ahead of where we were even, 10 years ago. It's very cool.
Really cool to watch, and just congratulations, of course, to all of our the pro players who were able to come out and play. Really incredible, the show you put on, so thank you so much for that. Mm-hmm. Now that's out of the way.
We did it.
We got a little more to go.
No! I thought we were going into birthday shoutouts.
Nope, we're going to go right to... we have a new character in the game.
So
coming up very shortly. Homelander, can you tell everyone what you see Homelander...
You're joking, right? That's annoying, bro. Like, you announce the character is going to get abilities and stuff like that, and because Combo Breaker or Final Combat's coming, we're getting nothing. Like, we're just getting a Homelander, that's it. I'm not okay with that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's annoying, bro. Like, that's annoying. I was expecting something. Like, come on, you gotta give Sub-Zero and Scorpion some fucking help, bro. Like, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. If you're gonna, like, why in the last patch, like, put in these new abilities and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, Final Combat, you guys have had plenty of time to, I feel like, to at least get one character worth of abilities. If it was one character, that would be fine. But, bro, like, to not add anything, no character adjustments, nothing. I guess it just keeps the game the same as it is. Which is, it is what it is. Like, they nerfed freaking Movado. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Kind of, like, wish they would have, like, done something for like, adding to the characters. I guess we'll just have to wait to the next patch, and I'm not negative, like, typically I'm not negative, but that kind of, like, I don't know, I feel like they should have done something, at least maybe add an ability, like, you don't even have to do a full set thing, like, just, I don't know about that, I think that's a bad move.
Homelander is as a character.
Homelander to me is, at his core, a pretty basic jack-of-all-trades character that can kind of keep you out can get in, kind of a brawler and all that. But then it's all tied together with his ability to fly. And that's what kind of aids his mobility, his mix-ups, his ability to actually escape, stuff like that. And I think that's just a really neat kind of factor. You'll have this character that's pretty straightforward and simple to play, but then you have everything is wrapped up in his ability to fly in a really kind of
really? Because it didn't look
way.
like that in the trailer.
I
could be wrong though.
Fair as well. But before Fair, let's take a look at Homelander.
Let's do it.
Let's see what they got cooking for us with Homelander.
All right, let's take a look at Homelander.
Soup's excited. Let's do it.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Quality.
I tried.
So, as you'd expect, not exactly a martial artist, more of a brawler. He just kind of punches you really quickly and really hard. I think his throw really shows his strength.
That's what I was talking about earlier. That
just
fourth wall break.
The cockiness of it is great. He also has his eye beams, which he uses on his down 4, his sweep, and a bunch of his special moves, which we'll get into.
Lasers.
Yeah, he's a big fan of lasers.
Like, even his ducking attack, or just ducking, just shows off his personality. Like,
It's
what are you
great.
going to do?
Yeah, he's so cocky. We're ants to him. So let's check out one of his key normals, his back 1. This is his normal that has the most range. It is a high, so you got to look out for down pokes and duckers. But it has great range, and you can hit from into a combo, and he just shoves you away.
Which is pretty good for him as a character to get you out of the way sometimes.
It's a great point. Then for mids, he has this forward 1, which it doesn't quite have the range of a back 1, but it is mid, which is great.
He's got the spinning backhand.
Which is one of my favorite moves in
I like that.
Very
I like that with spinning backhand.
Not great.
No.
Back 2-2, 1+3 ends in a throw, where he gouges your eye out, which is... I love the design team really nailed it. This guy fights dirty.
That's fucking
Despite his
gruesome,
super strength, he's just nasty about the way he fights.
So is he pushing your eyeball in or pulling your eyeball out?
I think he's pushing it out and then throwing away the
what a jerk.
The
detritus.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's definitely an eyeball gouge. You can see the eyeball fall on the ground here.
What a jerk. Eyeball in or pulling your eyeball out?
I think he's pushing it out and then...
Yeah, he literally throws it. Hold on. You can't really see it.
Fight.
So is he pushing your eyeball in or pulling your eyeball out?
I think he's pushing it out and then throwing about the way he fights.
So is he pushing your eyeball in or pulling your eyeball out?
I think he's pushing
right here. It's like right there. You can see it right there. The eyeball's still on the ground for a second, right?
It out and then throwing away the
what a jerk.
That's weird.
The detritus.
Yeah.
That's definitely an eyeball.
Nice.
Another normal I'd love to show is forward 4, which is this low laser sweep, and you can actually combo off of it. I think that'll be one of his best combo starters.
Is this dagger?
And it hits low, which is always great.
Ooh.
And then lastly, this normal...
That's going to be hard to react to. It's kind of fast.
It's this ear clap. He claps you in the ear. It actually does this cool, like, deafening sound effect. And then it has a neat little bonus where if it's a counter hit, he gets a full combo.
Wow, that's kind of disgusting.
And it's like another sort of reference to the show, too, which I love.
Exactly. One of the best scenes from season 2, I think. So let's go over his special moves.
Okay.
First off, the eye beams. Everyone saw them in the trailer. He's got a straight beam. The EX1 is extra powerful and knocks you down. Low one, you can use it to go under fireballs, stuff like that. Keep them from advancing forward. An anti-air one, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you think they're going to jump, you do it, and they'll regret jumping.
Or you can use that into a combo
has a
as
sweeping
well.
laser, which is very cool. The startup is pretty slow, but on hit you get this big knockback. You can do corner combos.
It's so
and
obvious,
on block,
though.
they're pushed back. So this one is kind of, hey, you're up close, I want to keep you away. And that complements the ones where you are away and I want to keep you away, or keep you contained.
So we're putting zoners in the game. Great. Although there's already been zoners, but that's...
corner comms. Trying to bring that back. They're back. Good luck. Good luck. And also for people that might be wondering, Homelander's gear piece is his cape, belt, and the shoulder paddy things.
Pauldrons.
No one uses that word. No one uses that word.
All right, so he also
No one says
has
it, but they both say it.
his flight move where he flies up in the air and then comes down looking very, very cocky and regal. If you EX it, it has armor and it knocks them down. So that's kind of his, hey, you're up close, you're pressuring me, get off me move. He literally gets off, like flies up and is just gone. Then he has this god complex move in the air where he kind of goes into this...
Praise me!
Yeah, very, very arrogant pose.
Regal.
And you can go left or right and float. release it at any time. You can just land or go directly into flight, which we'll talk about in a minute. And that's a low-hitting move when he comes down, little stomp. And then probably his most like kind of notable move, the move that kind of wraps everything together, is the diabolical dash, command dash.
Kind of the glue of his kit.
Exactly. Yeah. Like everything ties to this.
That's cool.
He dashes forward, it's a command dash, it's back forward too. And from there, he has 4 different options.
Okay.
He has the pop-up you've seen.
Okay.
Where he knocks you up, gets a combo.
That's a cool, fast little pop-up.
He has this knee, which is safe on block and mid. You get a knockdown. He has the big ol' mighty boot that's plus on block and knocks them down.
And my favorite,
the grab, which is actually like a throw. Like if they're stand blocking, they'll be thrown.
Which you can do from, like, it's a throw from distance if you...
Right, so you can go in and do a throw, go in and do, like if you think they're gonna duck block, you can use this mid and get frames. All the different kind of mix-ups you can think of.
I can see you comboing that with Movado.
Pretty much. Like, his offense is kind of tied to this diabolical dash, which you can also do in the air, and it has slightly different, like, animations. Like, the throw becomes this cool neck snap, where he drops them down.
That makes sense.
And the back forward one becomes like a ground combo instead of knocking you up. And you can do both to like do long combos, which you can see in the trailer and the fight we're going to show after this.
Oh yeah, there were some long air combos in that trailer, and I was like, that looks nice.
His combos are very fun to do too. So then let's talk about flight. At any point, you can get up and flip stance and it'll start floating. And from there you can move around completely, it's full flight. He also gains, then you can drop down, and he gains...
So let's say it one more time, like, because it is a different way of getting into the air, too. You're using your flip stance button and up.
Yes, that's right. And from there, he has a couple of new moves. He has a down beam. He has straight beam, so you can kind of keep them grounded, keep them out of the air, which is exactly what he wants. And then he can do the diabolical dash from flight. So you can do stuff like all the different moves. You can do the grab, and you can just land, and you can use it to get in very quickly. You can use it to go past them for mix-ups.
You drop out of it? I imagine there's a way to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, you can drop
look at the rest of his kit, a lot of it is based on
you can drop down on neutral
out of the air, so then he's free.
This is fully fleshed out flying.
Exactly. Now, I think one of the coolest things, though, is you can actually use it a lot quicker than you might think, and you can go into his air normals. Here's my favorite example. You'll notice we talked a lot about lows, throws, and all that, but I never said the word overhead. Typically, he doesn't really have an overhead. However, air attacks are overheads. So what you can do is go into flight almost instantly and do a jump attack. I'll show you.
And that counts as an overhead.
Exactly. Now I'll do it very slowly so you can kind of see what I mean. I'm going into flight, hitting 4, going into a jump attack, canceling that into diabolical dash 1 into my combo. So it's almost like, very, very, and I don't want to say instant, but very quickly you can go into flight, cancel into a jump attack.
Yeah, but can you guys actually see yourself doing that? I mean, I can see, I guess in some way that's possible, but I don't know. I don't think I would ever do that, bro. Like that. It's too much grinding for the payoff, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, and like the way people play now, like they're gonna block that overhead anyways. So you're better off just going for like the grab or something if someone's blocking too much.
Which becomes an overhead, and that's gonna complement all his mix-ups. So you can mix it up with the 4-4, the throw. You could not do the jump attack. You could diabolical dash over their head, come down, just land. All the options you can do in the air, you can do just on the ground. You can do it in combos and instantly go into flight. You can then, resume your zoning, or again, diabolical dash in, land if you don't, fake them out, go for a 50-50.
It's interesting, like his ground version, you don't have to be worried about overheads, but you always have to be worried about overheads because of his flight.
Exactly.
So he actually does have overheads, it's just they're gained a different way.
Yep,
this is a little weird.
I think it's a really neat way to do his mobility and his mix-ups, all tied around the diabolical dash and the flight. I think.
I mean, I feel like his kit is well enough. You don't really need overheads all that much,
like
to be honest.
Pretty straightforward, jack of all trades. You know, just kind of a brawler, and you're like that.
Because like if someone's blocking too much, you could always just command grab. Do the dash command grab if they're blocking too much, like in the regular grab. But he has like a few ways to get past somebody that's blocking a lot. So I feel like you don't really have to do that jump overhead thing because you'll eventually open them up if they keep blocking because you're just gonna get grabbed every time. So I mean, either way, you can do both. I mean, I appreciate the mechanic for it because it makes them like too overpowered, but at the same time, it's like I can't see myself actually doing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna play as Homelander. I don't really play as any of the guest characters. I'm obviously in Mortal Kombat just for the Mortal Kombat characters, but I appreciate the value they add to the game.
It's cool. His animations are cool. This is all great. When you get into flight, you're like, wow, hitting these buttons is really, really fun. He kind of really opens up when you start looking into flight. I think it's a ton of fun.
A lot of satisfying combos.
Yeah, I think he'll really appeal to kind of creative people that like, the setups and the big combos and stuff like that. He'll be a great, here's this video on Twitter of the stuff you can do in the corner using sweeping laser into flight. It's very cool.
Yeah. And we haven't even talked about what people will be using for cameos.
Exactly. I mean, again, that can just complement his mix-ups, you could have a cameo. Like you could use, for example, if you're having trouble keeping them out of the air, Sonya's Square Wave. And then the last thing I want to talk about is his Fatal Blow. He can do it on the ground. It's a low laser. But then a neat thing, he can do it in flight.
Of course he can. That's basically, that reminds me of the Superman Fatal Blow from Justice. Or not Fatal Blow, but the super move, whatever it's called. Or was it a regular ability? I kind of forget it now.
Homelander.
Yep.
Soup's awesome.
Soups.
He's a nasty guy.
He's interesting.
Really, really interesting. Just the mobility.
He's interesting for sure. Like if I was to play with a guest character, I definitely would try him out. I think he has a very interesting kit with the kicks and the lasers. I think it's very. I like his kit a lot. I'm probably like I said, I'm not gonna play with it. But I don't really play with the guest characters. Like I'm always. I just cool out, Asher my mains, until Takeda comes out. Takeda is the only one I'm really waiting for. Like, to be fair, Takeda just looks like he's gonna be so much fun. And, he was my favorite character for MKX, so I'm like, I can't wait for him to jump back in.
The flight.
But yeah,
Homelander will be with you very soon, but we're not quite done yet because we do want to show the new cameo that's coming out later. Farah.
Yeah. I'm really excited for this one.
I was a huge Ferrator fan in X. I've been very much looking forward to Farah being in the game, and she is not disappointing to me.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite of the post-release cameos. I think I love that little gremlin. I love her little...
No, I think Mavato's my favorite.
I like her personality.
Mavato's definitely my favorite. The stuff that you can do with him is pretty fun. Even though they nerfed his damage a little bit.
Here,
Let's do it.
All right, so the way she works is very interesting, and it's not like most cameos. You hit R1 and you basically become like Ferrator. She controls your movement now. I absolutely loved the
that shit's funny though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And every button you hit gives you a different classic Ferrator move. Like, let's start with one of the most iconic.
Oh, I know that one.
Neutral jump punch from MKX.
I spammed that as a player.
My brother spammed the hell out of that.
Ferrator player did.
There was no reason not to.
Right. Standing 1 becomes this big wind-up punch.
I remember that one.
Mid-combo starter.
It covers a good amount of distance.
It does. 2 becomes an overhead.
So there's an overhead.
I imagine you can enhance it to do a combo.
Homelander now says
That's
standing.
right.
There you go.
3 becomes my favorite, the bowling ball slide. Just rolls her out. I love how
definitely
you're
combo
throwing
that.
her around and she just seems to like it.
Yeah, she's crazy.
And do keep in mind, we do have the cameo meter on full.
Yes, these moves would drain, but so I'm not having to reset it non-stop. We're showing you.
It will drain half
And
a
then she
bar.
also has a throw. Like, she has a normal cameo throw, like in the neutral, but when she's on your back, you get a throw.
Bonus throw.
Right, you have throws, overheads, lows,
I mean,
combo
she's
starters,
interesting. I'm not excited for her as much as I was for Mavato, though.
But what if I said that's not all she can do?
Oh, what else is there, Steph?
Tell me more.
Pain and Gain is back.
Okay.
Yeah,
She
I knew it was a
stabs
buff.
you, she can do it up to twice. You gain a damage buff, and then armor when she's stabbing you. So that's something you can use if you don't kill yourself on accident, but...
We've seen before.
Yeah. And you can use the armor, you know, if you predict an attack and you want...
How long do you think it's going to take them before they nerf it? How long do you guys think it's going to take before they nerf it? I'll give them 2 weeks. And then I might be even a bit generous because, like, it seems like every time we find, like, something, like, fun and, like, you know, kind of, like, a little overpowered, they nerf it. Like, look how they did the Movado. Like, he just came out. He nerfed his damage.
Want to activate it. And then lastly, I think this might be my favorite thing about her. Instead of jumping on your back, she can do Peanut Gallery, where she comes out and cheers for you. And if you successfully attack, you gain more super meter.
You see how the super meter
and you
really
can see how exciting she is.
Oh, she's hyping it up.
But if you get hit, she gets sad and upset, and you lose meter instead.
Nobody wants a sad Farah.
Yeah, she'll literally turn red and kind of pout.
So, you know, throw her out there when you have the momentum and you start getting there and then, like, increase your momentum.
Yep. So, I mean, basically, it's as simple as I said. You hit R1 and you become Ferrator from MKS.
Fairlander at this point.
Yeah, that's nice.
Fairlander, I'm dead.
Yeah, I think she'll be great for maybe you're playing a character that doesn't have the best mix-ups. Now you do. Awesome combo extensions, and she's just super entertaining to have on the fight. Like if you just want someone to give you good vibes and
support you.
Right, there you go.
I like how she tries to keep up with you too.
It's so fun. So that's Farah.
Awesome.
Great. Thank you so much. Farah also coming to Mortal Kombat 1.
Yes.
Very exciting. Well, that's about it for the day. But we
except for... That's not even loud enough.
All right, let's just skip this part.
That's not even... to call him Joe Burge.
Very soon. Until then, this has been the... Happy birthday. No, not yet. You still need to keep practicing.
Me?
Yes. We do have, after this, we'll close today with a QA fight with Homelander. So you can see him in a real battle and maybe a fun ending like the last time. But other than that, that has been Homelander and Farah. Thank you so much for joining us. You all have a good time?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great.
I always love showing off this stuff.
Super fun. So we will see you very soon. Until then, this has been the Kombat Cast. Thank you all.
Bye.
Ooh, look at that skin.
First Omni-Man, now
Mileena?
you. I am done with caped villains.
I wear it better.
Okay. That's a fire-ass skin for Mileena.
Round.
You got the earrings. Oh, that skin is fire, bro. Oh wow, he still gets the high lasers.
My condition is worsening.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, you can down block that. Obviously, that makes sense. That skin is so good though, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if this is gonna be like one of those skins for like the Pro League. Okay. Oh, nice breaker. Ooh. Why Fatal Blow? He's already dead. Well, I guess it's more for showing off.
better.
Oh, okay, that's definitely from the show.
Fight.
I am better. I like how you can, I don't know. I felt very worried about you, the Shujinko. I feel like he's really good for like certain character base. Alright, this is it.
You picked a stupid way to die.
Brutality.
Okay, that was good. Okay, so let's give our thoughts on this Kombat Kast. Evasion, they're adding some pretty good what you call it? Yeah, it's some pretty good things, I think. I think they're doing good with that. I feel like it's a miss not to add new character abilities. Especially because last season you added the Scorpion ability that kind of useless. I don't know. Like I have to watch a people's video on that because like for my experimenting, I didn't think it was good enough for Scorpion. I feel like Rain got stuff that he shouldn't have gotten because Rain was really good without any new additions, and now he's just really good. Reptile, the buff was needed for Reptile. Reptile plays like how he should. Like he plays pretty good. Now, like I said, I'm a little disappointed that they didn't add no new abilities. But like I said, like you know, final combat. I guess they're getting ready for that. Maybe they're gonna do something special for final combat. So you know, if they are doing something special, then that's cool. You know, for everybody goes, enjoy your time and everything like that. But it's a little disappointing for those like aren't going, and that was kind of hoping for new abilities. You know, that part's a little disappointing. Homelander looks fun. He looks really fun. Like all the kicks, lasers, and stuff he could do. Looks like he can zone a bit too. Especially you know, I like how the kicks look. They look really aggressive and like he just and like his little the way he's talking to people throughout his fatalities and everything. Like you know, he feels like Homelander. Like his personality is like they really did a good job capturing. You know, I feel like they watched a lot and really captured the essence of Homelander. Then that skin for Mileena, if we're getting skins like that, you know, I can almost forgive this this kind of like I wouldn't say it's like mediocre. It's not. It's like you know, it was a good Kombat Kast. Let's put it that way. It was a good Kombat Kast. It wasn't like great or anything like that. Like I felt like you know with the Movado Kombat Kast, I felt like a lot better about Movado because he added some good key things and they did some good stuff. So it's like I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with this Kombat Kast, but at the same time, like they added some good stuff that I felt like should have been at launch. But I'm glad they got back to it. The Mileena skin looks crazy good. I hope we get more skins this time around than we did when we got last season. But with just what we got: Sindel, Shao Kahn, Quan Chi, and Shang Tsung. So it'd be nice to see some really some skins come back from like maybe the Deception days. Like maybe we get and Deadly Lines. So hopefully we get some more skins. Like that Mileena skin was fire. I can't wait to buy that one. You know, I love Mileena, so I'm definitely interested in buying that one. But anyways, guys, that's just my opinions on it. Let me know what you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. How you guys feel about this Kombat Kast and the fact that they're not adding any new abilities this time around. I mean, I guess this is just a cameo release, so you know, maybe in like the next in the next like character release they'll do some big stuff, adding new abilities. So hopefully they dogpile on the next one. Like if it's up to me, I hope they dogpile abilities. Like since they didn't do it this time around, like maybe they just do more next time for characters that actually need it and not characters that are already good. That'd be nice. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys in the next Mortal Kombat video. I'm out, guys. Peace.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Whoa.